Michelle, you also reference that you actually were maybe on assistance from the government at one point.
Mhm.
How did you balance that? Because you were getting money, and we do know there are limits for how much money you can be taking and still be able to get that assistance from the government. How did you match the starting to get money in from the business with the benefits? Did you
Yes. So here's what I tell everyone, even now, like I still support others who are, kind of making that transition. And I have people who do both, who are working and getting benefits and my family still receives some type of benefits as well. And I tell people maximize the support that's available to you because we all need it. And full disclosure, although right now I don't qualify for, let's say, Social Security benefits because of income, but I still need the medical coverage, right? So I can get help with my aids, for example, because I need home health aids for my own disability. So I need to manage that. And there are programs that, helps that. And there's loopholes, as we call it, to be able to qualify for those things. But so maximize those benefits, the support you need. Because as we know, for those of us people with disabilities, we cannot do without the help, but we also know the help is not enough for us to have a full life. Let's be real. Our systems sometimes are not set to help us live a life that's not limited by systems, if that makes sense, right? And we know that, we all need a life, yes, that's supported, but that's not system based. And many times those who create the systems are not always the people who use the system. I'll just stop there so I don't say more than I should be saying, on a public platform. But
think?
so that's what we need. That caveat there, that's why we need more of us on those tables. That's why advocacy is important. So every time you get a chance, public announcement for all of us people with disabilities, every time there's public announcement for, invite for all of us to be on any, advocacy board or, discussion or table or anything or fill out a survey, please do because our voices matter. Nothing about us without us. Enough about that. Anyway, so what I did, so I raise my encouragement for anyone. You want to meet with, um, if you're getting benefits, you want to meet with what we call a WIPA coordinator. So if you're not familiar with WIPA, it's work incentive planning and assistance. And I can share the link with that too. It's for Social Security, and so often, like in our area, Goodwill has often offer WIPA programs, and then the Achieva, it's one of the also nonprofits here that offer that. So in your community, depending on where you are, might be another organization that does that. But what a WIPA coordinator does, they look at your income and then they look at the benefits that you're already receiving and kind of help you figure out what maximum you need. You cannot um what income you cannot go over in order to still receive the benefits that you need. And then so they know all the requirements and they plug in all the numbers and they know all the limits. And so you don't have to figure it out because I nobody can remember all the details, right? And there's just too many, the laws changing, every other years or whatever, the regulations are. So you don't have to remember all that and they help you with that. So I'll often suggest that do that so that you kind of know, okay, if this is what I need and this is why we need to stay under. But also what the other thing I've done, as an entrepreneur, you have expenses for your business. So all of those you can deduct that from your income from your business. And as a disabled person, you have income that based on disability. So whether you're using software that helps you, like I have all this technology on my computer to help me with vision impairment, that I deduct that from my income, right? Anything you're spending to help you for your business or help you with disability so that you can run your business and have a full life, you can deduct that as well. So all of those reduces your income. So maybe you started with, I don't know how many, how much in the beginning of the month. That's not the income that you end up at the end of the month. So your income that you should be reporting is not what came in, it's what you had at the end, right? And you can show this came in and this what can that's what I have at the end. So it's what's that it's your net, right? Not the gross per se. It's what's left in, and usually that's less. But I also tell people if you're kind of that cuff, and this is I'm not getting trouble for this. So okay, people are listening, and case workers and, and supports coordinator, and I'm not getting trouble. but I'm here to support my people. So I also say this, invest in yourself. Professional development, conferences, seminars, new software that's going to make your business better. Like honestly, if you went to meet with your WIPA coordinator, say, "Well, this is a limit, and you're $100 over." Go invest in Canva. Go buy that new book. Go to that conference. Like I don't care, right? Don't lose your medical coverage. Don't lose that aid. Don't lose that whatever else you need just because you're $100 over. Invest that in yourself so that you're better in what you're doing, right? But also, then you're still getting the support you need. I'm
My
just
heart is
saying, if
cheering.
I get in trouble, I just said it.
No, you're not, because essentially you're actually talking about your business expenses, which are legitimate in the eyes of the government, specifically the
Mhm,
IRS. And
mhm.
that's all we need to touch on. It's the absolute truth.
Exactly.
So, isn't it?
Exactly.